Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on this summer Sunday, a day off, kind of. Anyway, I just wanted to give everybody an update as to where we are on, I guess, all of our project vehicles, and the status of them. Maybe get your opinion, drop a comment. Please, it's out here hanging out with us, and apparently the big old turkey. Yeah, here's one of our projects, but not such a big one. But come on in the shop, I'll show you. All right, guys, so here is our 1994 Dodge Ram half-ton, four-wheel drive, regular cab, long bed with the manual NV3500 in it, and has become the new chicken hangout, apparently. But I was watching this truck for years. Long story short, I finally got my hands on it and convinced the owner to sell it. Now, it's been off the road for like, I think, shut up, for like 10 years now. Transmission was toast, and it's part of why I wanted it, so I want to keep it manual. I think I finally sorted out everything we need for the transmission to get it back up and running, not including the clutch. And until we get a transmission in this thing and it's running and driving good, we can't really move forward because I got big plans. It's going to be a daily. It'll be lettered up. We'll keep the paint the way it is. Oh, my. And potentially a 5-inch lift kit, wheels, tires, rough country. It's going to be badass. However, transmission's the first issue. I'll show it to you. All right, so this is our shop truck, not a project truck at this point. It's done. It's closed out. We did a giveaway. This is going to go to some lucky winner on July 27th at the Sanford Sound Car Show. So that one is getting given away. Anyway. All right, and it's Sunday, so I'm allowed to have an energy drink while we work. Yeah, here's the transmission, literally in a nutshell. Kind of cleaned up, sort of cleaned up. Figured out what I need. Totally grenaded the input shaft. If you follow along on that playlist that we started for the Dodge, you'd see it all on there. But basically, you need a new input shaft, complete counter shaft, new sync rods, new bearings, new everything. It's like $900 in parts, but I think that'll get us up and running, at least with the transmission. I hope. I'm not a transmission guy. All right, this is our Volkswagen Beetle project. Not really. This is literally just for me to take my frustration out on and destroy it. And it's been keyed. We're not going to show that, Caleb. And then I lost the key to that thing because I hid it from my oldest son, Evan, because I didn't want him to destroy it. I want to destroy it. However, I did just find the key. Now, this here is our 68 Ford F600 truck. This was a find that we stumbled on, and I loved it. I love the patina. It's actually a very solid truck. There's no engine in it, no drivetrain. We've been tossing around which way we want to go, but I think I figured it out. I'm going to keep the cab, get rid of the entire chassis, and we're going to find some type of big rig or heavy truck chassis that's long. I'm talking long. I want this thing to be, 25 feet long. It's just going to be badass. Drivetrain, I don't know yet. It was going to be a Cummins swap. I sold that engine. It's not high on our priority list, clearly, as it's molding away. But that's where that one's at. All right, here is our International Lodestar. One of my favorites. My wife hates the color. I ain't changing it. I actually love it. It's clearly an old fire truck cab. I got this from my buddy Josh. He started this as a rat rod project build, took it off the big rig chassis, put it on a 51 Chevy 1-ton chassis, and did a bunch of work to it. Started the build. Hey, Cletus. And it's pretty badass. Now, it's a long ways from done. However, it runs. I mean, it hasn't run in like a year, but it does run. The fuel pressure regulator is messed up in it. We're dealing with water and the fuel issues. It's contaminated. Clearly, there's no air cleaner on it. I got a ton of work to do to this thing. But steering, we got a steering box upgrade to it. We got an interior. It's very short, like very short. Like this thing is stout. This is going to be killer if we can get this thing on the road. And honestly, I don't think it would take a ton of work to get it on the road. And by giving the shop truck away, our other rat rod truck, I think it's going to motivate me to get this one in and out in the shop to get working on it. The fuel tank's badass. It looks cool, but it is so full of water and crap, and I honestly don't even know what to do or how to clean it out. I mean, just the fact that you're going to pull up the shows and open the hood that way, there is nothing else. I guarantee you, there's nothing else around here, at least up in New England, like this truck. I think you're going to see a lot more of this one because it is so cool. I really need to pick away at it and get going at it. Again, drop a comment. You guys see something you really want me to start on next. The Dodge is going to happen no matter what. That's going to be ongoing because that's not like a rat rod build that you can only drive once in a while and seasonal. It's something that you're going to drive daily, and it's just badass. So that'll continue to go no matter what we do. Oh yeah. So this project's been going on for like 7 years now. Mainly because I stopped working on it altogether. But this S10 over here, now that's not Project on a Dime, it's a completely different truck, different build. This is a 91 S10 that we sourced. It came from Maine, up in the Oxford area. The gentleman was going to do a V8 swap. Didn't do it. Anyway, it came from the Carolinas, completely rust-free. We blew it apart and decided to do a complete frame-off build. We've got it to a point where it's a rolling chassis with a 5.3 LS engine in it. Again, we have a full playlist on that. And it's got a cam in it, the whole deal. It's got a 2800 stall converter. It's going to be a badass, fast little truck. However, I literally haven't touched that truck in like 3 years, right? Caleb's recording, so I'm thankful for that today. It's been like 3 years. But anyway, here's the truck. Let me show you the chassis. I don't even know if you'll see it. There's so much crap. There's so much crap. Here's a disclaimer. My son, my oldest, Evan, I'm blaming him for this because he's taken over my garage since the business moved out of the garage, the home garage, and into our separate shop, and basically destroyed it until I kick him out. But let's see it. All right, so I mentioned the whole giveaway truck at the Sanford Sound Car Show on July 27th. This here is a trophy that we sponsored and made for the best rat rod at the Sanford Sound Car Show. So I can guarantee you that is going to be the coolest trophy at the show. It's a show you want to go to. It's a local car show right up here in Sanford, Maine. Jack absolutely kills it. He does a phenomenal job. There's a little bit of everything. I just wanted to throw that in there, and you can see that in person at the Sanford Sound Car Show. All right, so here's Freight Train, our tow pig, our work truck. I love this truck. We just had it out down to North Conway yesterday to deliver a skid steer. Love this truck. We're in the process of building a flatbed. It's not like a project vehicle anymore, so to speak. However, this is like a custom flatbed build. We added some skirt boards, some fenders. I'm putting the welder in the back, and my oldest made a good idea. My Miller welder, which the tins are in phenomenal shape. But stripping the tins off and powder coating them this pearl white, I think that would look badass back here. I just don't know if I got the time to do it. But we're close to the point where we're going to take this back off the truck. After a few more fab mods, there's going to be a winch in the back as well to pull stuff up on our trailer. And then we take this off. We're going to bedline the whole thing with the Poppy's Patina bedliner. We're going to be using that for the first time. Would you stop? And pretty excited about that. And then as you can see, it sits too low in the back. Talking fast. But when I had the truck bed on this, we had lowering shackles in it. So we had the truck dead level. Now with the extra weight, she sits like this. We're putting stock shackles back in it. It's going to raise it up 2 inches, and I'll probably add a set of the Rough Country or Firestone airbag system to that. Now let me show you the chassis. All right, it's Cletus's new vest. Come here, buddy. Show him your new vest. Isn't that cool? He got himself a sweet, sweet new vest. And Dad says I'm special, so he's special, all right. But he's our shop dog. This is where Flip and Customize used to run out of, is our home garage that we added a whole third bay onto. And the S10, the chassis, it is in here. You've been warned. Stay here, just 1 second. Yeah. Right? All right, I had this bay here was the majority working bay of my business, Flip and Customize. Powder coated in here, everything. Now it's become a catch-all, and this is supposed to be still just my stuff over here, and a lot of it is, but however, my son, Evan, has buried my stuff with his stuff as well. We've got all kinds of engine parts and pieces and stuff for art over here. We make a lot of engine block tables, so inventory. This is the chassis. Check it out. It's dirty now, but I had done the wheels, the tires, limited slipper rear end. We did a custom rear sway bar on this thing because it didn't have one. It's a full chassis build. Rear disc brake conversion. Hold on. Like, oh my God. So underneath some of this crap, that's Evan's stuff. Some of it's mine. There's the 5.3 LS, made into the 4L60 that we built up with the headers on it, the whole deal. This thing is, I bet that tape doesn't even come off at this point. I mean, this thing is not far off from being a runner at all. I just don't know. I'd love to be able to pull it and work on it, but yeah. And honestly, there's certain parts I do miss about working in here at the home garage. It was set up really nice. It is set up really nice. I had everything plumbed with the air. We had our heat. I did some rough cut lumber. We drywalled it. It's super, super nice. Easy to keep cool and easy to heat. Clearly less money to operate than the big building. But eventually I'm going to clean this bay out so we can use this bay again for something functional more than just a catch-all. Because it's a good-sized bay. And there's literally parts to the International over there on the floor. I got a bunch of stuff from Josh. We got to dig through that at some point. But what I wanted to do today was, I didn't have anything like new and exciting to post for videos. And I know it's been a couple weeks, so I wanted to put something out there and kind of let you guys know where I am personally as far as my project builds. Clearly have a lot of them and that much time, because now that we are full-time, everything we do, we need to earn money to, well, survive. And the project vehicles don't do that. Eventually, it'd be nice to get some sponsors and a bunch of sponsors, if you're watching, looking for sponsors, to do some of these builds and help fund some of these builds. But that's where we're at. So, thanks for hanging with me on this Sunday. Scott from Flip and Customize. Take care, guys.